Hi, I'm Jordan Thomas. I'm a freshman and I'm a forward, and you're watching Lander Women's Soccer.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Van Taylor Stadium on the campus of Lander University for tonight's Peach Belt Conference match between the Clayton State Lakers and your Lander University Bearcats. At this time, we would like to introduce our starters for tonight's match. First, our visitors from Clayton State. Wearing the number 0, we have Jessica Charman. Number 3, Erica Guernsey. Number 4, Yane Brewer. Number 7, Jane McKivitt. Number 9, Tovin Soleil. Number 10, Manoli Bacarizo. Number 12, Isiar Duran. Number 14, Skylar Young. Number 15, Hikari Taguchi. Number 17, Paige Lavase. And number 19, Ann Catherine Zabel. The Lakers are coached by Fergal Ford. And now for your Lander University Bearcats. At keeper, wearing number 0, we have Sarah Owen. Number 2, Kylie Eaple. Number 3, Devin Doomy. Number 7, Victoria Lang. Number 10, Emily Germstad. Number 11, Juliet Vidal. Number 12, Logan Lewis. Number 15, Brennan McCarthy. Number 16, Hannah Martin. Number 18, Carrie George. And number 22, Kayla Walker. The Bearcats are coached by Chris Ayer. He's assisted by Renee Horton and Brian Harper. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. The Peach Belt Conference promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments and other intimidating actions directed at officials,
Hello
athletes,
and
coaches,
welcome
or team
to this afternoon's matchup between the Lander Bearcats and the Clayton State Lakers. I'm going to run through the starting lineups for you real quick. First for the visiting Lakers. In goal, wearing number 0, Jessica Charman. In midfield, number 3, Erica Guernsey. In defense, number 4, 4, Yana Brewer. In midfield, number 7, Jane McKivitt. Also in midfield, number 9, Tovin Saleh. Number 10, in defense, Manoli Bakarizo. Number 12, playing up top forward, Ethia Duran. Number 14, also a forward, Skylar Young. Number 15, Hikari Taguchi. Number 17, Paige Lavasi. And number 19, Ann Catherine Zabel. Now, for the Bearcats, in goal, a freshman from Lake Wales, Florida, Sarah Owen. Also a freshman playing defense, number 2 from Lake Mary, Florida, Kylie Epple. And another freshman, this one from Cincinnati, Ohio, playing defense in midfield, Devin Toomey, number 3. Number 7, a junior from Bedford, New York, Victoria Lang. Playing defense and forward, number 10, Emily Germstad. Number 11, Juliette Vidal. Number 12, Logan Lewis. Number 15, a freshman from Clifton, Virginia, Brennan McCarthy. Number 16, a senior from Irmo, Hannah Martin. Number 18, a senior from Tullahoma, Tennessee, Kari George. And number 22, a senior from Lexington, South Carolina, Kayla Walker. Should be a good matchup today. Bearcats coming off of their first loss of the season. Started the season 3-0, then lost a double overtime heartbreaker to Wingate last week. Clayton State comes into the game 2-1. This is the first game of today's doubleheader. The men also taking on Clayton State later tonight. And it's awfully hard for me to sit here and watch the guy beside me eat Chick-fil-A when nobody brought me any food. But that's what we're going to do. And we're underway. Bearcats getting a stellar performance earlier this year from number 16. Hannah Martin had a hat trick earlier. She leads the team in goals with 3 as that sailed over her head. Now George over to Germstad. And it's cut off by Lavasi. Throw in for the Bearcats, taken to Vidal. And all the way back to Kayla Walker. This is a starting lineup for the Bearcats with 5 freshmen. It's a lot of new young talent for this team. And Germstad's pass, unable to find anybody. Easy save for Charman. Now it's Duran with it. Vidal over to Germstad. Now Guernsey looking to get the counterattack going, but that's cut off by Apple. And that's going to be out for a Bearcat throw-in. Foul on Martin, I believe. So it'll be a free kick for the Lakers. And Kayla Walker tracks that one down, clears it out of immediate danger, so it'll be a throw-in. That's going to be another throw in for the Lakers. McCarthy with the seal out, so it'll be a goal kick for Sarah Owen. Owen, product of Lake Wales, Florida. She's one of 3 players on this team, the other 2 being the Center sisters, Hannah and Macy. Hannah, a sophomore defender, Macy, a freshman forward. Lander establishing a bit of a pipeline to Lake Wales. Now Walker with it. Trying to thread it up to Hannah Martin. Unable to. And a late offsides called on the Bearcats. Epple with it now. Finds George. McCarthy with it now for the Bearcats. Martin, George. Trying to find Vidal. It's intercepted. And now it's Duran on the counterattack. Good defense from Brennan McCarthy, the freshman from Clifton, Virginia. Vidal with it now. Over to Germstad. Martin. Now back to Walker. No trouble for Charman. Walker stepping up and misses the tackle. Now Lang tracking back. And that shot from Skylar Young is high and wide, so it'll be a goal kick for Sarah Owen. McKivitt looking to link up and does link up with Bacarizo, but it's eventually cleared out of immediate danger. Now Doomy Saleh over to Duran. That one ricocheting off of Walker's leg block. Owen sends it in. Guernsey with it now. McCarthy. Doomy. Now Vidal. Back to Walker. Epple making a run forward. And she's able to keep it in play. Crosses it in, but unable to link up with Martin. And Walker with it now. And that's going to be out for a Laker throw-in. Doomy. McCarthy now. Looking for Martin. A little too much on it, so that'll be a Clayton State throw-in. McCarthy back to Epple. George. Epple again. Into Lang. Walker with it now. Lang again. McCarthy. Epple. Now George with it on the wing. Epple to Lang, back to Epple. And that's going to be a throw in for Lander. Young's pass. Nobody there to receive it. Now Walker. Slips past one defender. Now Lang. Epple. George. The give and go with Epple. But Kylie Epple unable to get there. It's cleared out first by Tovin Saleh. And foul called on Lang. Tackle just a little too rough for the ref's liking. Saleh with it now. McCarthy clears it out for the first corner kick of the day. This one for Clayton State. Sent in, originally headed out by Lang, but now McKivitt. Now Doomy. And that shot was from Ethiar Duran. It was an easy save for Sarah Owen. Saleh with it now. Trying to link up with Ithika Duran. She does. That's going to be a goal kick for the Bearcats. This is Sarah Owens' fourth start in goal. She has been the main keeper for the Bearcats this year. She's played all but one half. Hannah Cowan has played 45 minutes for the Bearcats. Owen currently sitting at a .82 goals against average. It's a solid goal against average. Walker heading that one out, so it'll be a Laker corner kick. Looks like it's going to be Ethiar Duran. Duran sends it in, and it was off of Clayton State player, so it'll be a Bearcat goal kick. And we're going to have a substitution for Lander coming in for number 12. Logan Lewis is number 8, Sarah Flores. Flores, a senior from Kingston, New York. That shot right at Owen, no trouble for her. But Bacarizo now in the scorebook. Doomy, nice tackle. Now Germstad looking for Flores. Flores trying to link up with Martin, but unable to. And Charman sends this one into the midfield. And now it's a foul called on Juliet Vidal. Brewer back to Taguchi. Saleh now. Duran unable to maintain possession, but that's going to go out off of George, so it'll be a Laker throw-in. rinse and repeat. It's another throw in for Clayton State. Bacarizo threading through on the wing. Great slide tackle from Victoria Lang. It's going to be a corner kick yet again for the Lakers. Once again, it's going to be Ethiar Duran. Duran sends it in. Punched out by Owen. And that shot a little high. It'll be a goal kick for Owen. That shot coming from Manoli Bacarizo. Bacarizo, the sophomore from Guayaquil, Ecuador. And foul called on Saleh. Pushed Martin down. So that'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. And Walker sends it into the box. And now Duran in a dead sprint, trying to get a counterattack started. Flores trying to track this down. It's going to be out for a Bearcat throw in. Walker over to Apple. Flores. Duran clears it out. Now Skylar Young with it. Guernsey. Looking for Bacarizo. Now Duran. George marking. This one sent into the box. Headed out by McCarthy. That was off of Vidal. Now Saleh with it. Bacarizo. And now George. Martin. Threads it through to Flores. Got Martin in the box, but decided to go it alone and found the side of the net. Goal kick. Now Toomey. Looking for Flores. Oh! Found George in the box, but the header misplaced. Big opportunity, but Eppel with it. She gives it away though. Now Duran. Duran moving forward for Clayton State. A good slide tackle from Walker there. Walker, Doomey. Lang. Pass was misplaced, but McCarthy with it. Now Germstad. Doomey. And that'll be off of a Laker. Bearcat throw in. George Martin. Now Duran. Apple marking. Gets beat, but Walker there. Gonna have a substitution for Clayton State. Number 7, Jane McKivitt is going to come off. And coming on is going to be number 8, Caitlin Dove, redshirt senior from Fayetteville, Georgia. Martin battling, gives it away, and Brewer. Now Zabel, but she loses it away. Duran with it on the wing, tries to cross it in, but it's cut off. And Lang sends it forward for Martin. She tried to play it forward Flores, but unable to link up with her. And that's out. It's going to be a Clayton State throw in. And good interception from Duran, but she loses it away. Walker moving forward with it for the Bearcats. Germstad now. Dove loses it to Martin, but now it's with Saleh. Dove slips past one defender, but gives the ball away to Germstad. And that interception there. Lang, Flores, Doomey, back to Flores. George. Lang again. And that's going to be a foul on Lang. So it'll be a free kick for the Lakers. Going to have a substitution coming in for Ann Catherine Zabel, who's going to be number 13, Maddie Miller, sophomore from Augusta, Georgia. Saleh now. Good interception from Apple. Now Duran. Clearance from Walker. Now Germstad. And foul called on the Lakers. Now McCarthy. And that was off of Saleh. Quickly taken to Flores. He gives it away, but Flores with it now. Good opportunity. And just wide. Good opportunity earned there for Sarah Flores. Just couldn't quite capitalize on it. Goal kick taken to Duran. Bacarizo loses it away. That is going to be out for a Laker throw in. So the throw in for Clayton State. Now Flores, George, trying to link up with Martin. Vidal. Flores, Martin. Trying to find Doomey, but unable to. Charman collects it. Now Epple, McCarthy, Flores, George, Lang, Walker, Looking for Flores. Finds her. Flores can't quite keep control. But the pass from Levacy out for a Bearcat throw in. Offsides on Lander. Foul called on Clayton State. So it'll be a free kick for Lander. And that's going to be a goal kick. Going to have a substitution. Hannah Martin's going to come off. And coming on in her place is going to be number 20, a freshman from Lexington, South Carolina, Jordan Thomas. Lang finds Thomas on the wing, crosses it in, but Charman there to make the save. Doomy trying to thread it past, maintains possession, and now Flores on the left wing. Goes back to Germstad. And now Duran. Bacarizo gives it away to Walker. Now Germstad with it, moving forward. And for Thomas, unable to link up. Charman with the drop kick. And that is given away by Duran. Germstad moving forward. And Charman's there. Throw in for the Lakers. Gucci looking for Duran. George unable to get to it. Passed a little bit too much on it from McCarthy. Now George with it. Vidal. Dove. Now Apple. That is out off of Duran. And looks like we're going to have 2 substitutions for Lander. It's going to be Vidal and George exiting. And coming on is going to be number 5, Lauren Schuba, and number 28, Antonella Monreal. Monreal trying to get to it, but it's cleared out by Brewer. Brewer, the sophomore from Aarhus, Denmark. Apple. Now Duran. Foul called on not Duran. Called on Bacarizo. That went off of Sale's head and cleared out by Taguchi. Taguchi, a graduate player from Saitama, Japan. Ball all the way back to Walker. McCarthy now. That pass from Monreal off target. Charmin. Apple. Saleh. And Monreal unable to keep it in. Foul called on McCarthy. Sent into the box. And it landed on top of the net, so it'll be a goal kick for Owen. Germstad with it moving forward. Trying to find Thomas. Now Lang. Fans wanting Baccarizo called for a foul. Not going to happen. Monreal. Flores. Thomas tracks the ball down. Under 50 seconds to go. Headed out by Taguchi. And then cleared out of danger. Shuba, now McCarthy. Doomy, Flores. McCarthy, looking for Monreal, headed out by Saleh. Now Duran. And it's a race to the ball that Owen wins.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that will do it for the first half here at Van Taylor Stadium. We will head to halftime, all knotted up at 0-0. Stay with us. You're watching the Bearcat Broadcasting Network.
And stick around for some halftime entertainment. Looks like we're going to be doing a little bit of musical chairs. Of musical chairs, we have Zach Ayer.
Salut, je m'appelle Juliette, je suis une freshman, je joue milieu de terrain and you're watching Lander Women's Soccer. Salut, je m'appelle Juliette.
Allen, 10 years old from Westwood. Quay McMorris, also 10 years old from Rice. And Dylan Swansea, 4 years old from Children's Courtyard. Enjoy the game. Says we're ready, so let's do it. Chair, we'll keep going. participating. Give them a round of applause. Yeah. And the winner gets a Bearcat prize bag. I have no idea what's in the bag, but it sounds cool.
And we're underway. Just a reminder, it's on your screen, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Still 0-0. Germstad looking for George. Back to Germstad. That's cut off by Taguchi. Zabel. George. Bacariso. And won away by Logan Lewis. And she gives it right back to the Lakers. And now Skylar Young, feeding it up to Duran. Apple marking. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Lakers.
Corner kick for Clayton State.
And in goes the corner kick. Headed down into the ground by Vidal and cleared away by Doomey. Now Lewis trying to get around Dove. Does, but loses the ball out beyond the touchline. Throw in quickly taken, and it's off of Bacarizo for a Bearcat throw in. George Lang. Walker. She gave that one away to Saleh. And that'll be a throw in for Clayton State. Big collision there between Lang and Bacarizo. Good slide tackle from Saleh. Bacarizo. Now McCarthy for the Bearcats. Germstad moving forward. Vidal, Germstad. Martin. And this one is sent in. And no! Off the top of the bar. Off of the crossbar, but then right back to Charman. Good effort, though, from Logan Lewis. Now Vidal. Back to Charman. Taguchi. This one sent in, and Charman is there for it. She immediately distributes. And now Dove is trying to get something started on the counterattack. Germstad marking. Now Duran. And that chip shot is wide. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bearcats. Saleh, Duran. Another throw in for Lander. This time, going to be a throw-in for Clayton State. Now Charman. Carrizo. Taguchi. And McCarthy, George, Germstad. And offsides called on Lewis. Now Lewis gets to this, beats Taguchi. And she finds the back of the net. Logan Lewis breaks the tie, and the Bearcats now lead 1-0. It was a heck of an effort. She beat Taguchi to win the ball, then she got past Charman, but then she had to track the ball down to make sure that it didn't bounce off the post. That is a full effort, fully earned goal from Logan Lewis. And that is her first goal of the year. Now the key, as that was a dangerous looking shot, is going to be settling down and keeping Clayton State from responding. A dangerous free kick position. sent in, but headed out. And penalty given. Hard tackle from Apple. Looks like it's going to be Bacarizo. And Bacarizo eyeing the ball. Owen eyeing her. She steps up and sends it over the crossbar. So the Bearcats maintain their lead. And goal kick from Owen. Unable to settle it in the midfield were the Bearcats. And that's going to be a foul on Skylar Young. Young, a senior from Conyers, Georgia. Free kick, looking to link up with Martin. It's cleared out of danger by Saleh. Vidal unable to find Lang. Lang tracks back and wins it, and it's going to be a back pass all the way to Owen. McCarthy with it now. And that is cut off. Zabel. Lakers playing with more urgency here in the second half. That shot was easy pickings for Owen. Apple. Doomy. That'll be a throw in for Clayton State. Quickly taken. It's Duran with it. Apple battling. And it's going to be a foul on Duran. Going to be a throw in for the Bearcats. Young trying to do something with it, links up with Guernsey. Now it's Duran, and that is going to be a foul and a card. And it is going to be a card for Victoria Lang. That is the first booking of the game. Bacarizo. It's going to be a goal kick for Owen. Germstad finds Martin. Vidal. Germstad. And intercepted by Dove. But now Lang goes over to Epple. Lang. That's going to be a foul on Bacarizo. So it'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. It's gonna be Kayla Walker. He's gonna take it. Got Vidal, Martin, Lang, George, and Lewis all lined up on the edge of the box. Walker tries to take it head on, and it was a screamer, but it was about 7 feet high. George, now Germstad. Now Vidal. Duran. Bacarizo. Unable to get to it, so that's going to go beyond the in line for a goal kick. Brewer, back to Taguchi. Guernsey. And a good offside trap executed by Walker and McCarthy. So that'll be a free kick for the Bearcats. Bacarizo. Levacy over to Saleh. Lang came in and the tackle. She's slow to get up, so we're going to have a stoppage and have a trainer come check on her. Throw in quickly taken. Lewis harassing the center backs for Clayton State. Good tackle from Germstad. She's moving forward, no one marking. Finds Martin. And that's unable to be settled by either team. Finally, Toomey gathers it. Martin. Now Walker. Trying to thread it up for Apple, but getting there is Saleh. Will be a throw in for the Bearcats, but first we're going to have a substitution. And it'll be the same substitution we had in the first half. Coming on is Sarah Flores. And she is taking the place of number 12, Logan Lewis. That's beyond the touch line, so it'll be a throw in for the Lakers. Walker is going to take the free kick. She booms it into the box. Flores makes contact. Charman was there to make the save. Now Duran. Vidal marking. Walker clears this one out of danger. That'll be another throw in for Clayton State. Now George. Over to Apple. Charmin collects it. Saleh. Bacarizo. Bacarizo went down. Slow to get up. Gonna have a substitution for the Bearcats. It's gonna be Kari George leaving.
Substitution for Lander, number 5.
And coming on is gonna be number 5, Lauren Shuba. And that cross goes behind. So it'll be a goal kick. Now Doomie. Doomie trying to thread her way through the midfield. And a good tackle from Levacy. Now Germstad is marking Zabel. And that one is crossed behind the net, so it'll be a Bearcat goal kick. Germstad tracks this down. Excuse me, she sealed it out, so it will be a goal kick. Through pass to Flores. Flores cuts in. Bad first touch from Martin. Got tied up. And the ref is going to have a word with Martin after she got called up into Gucci's feet. She was a little angry when she got up. Free kick taken into the midfield. Apple to Flores, now Vidal. And Charman collects that.
Corner kick for Lander.
Nothing too dangerous from that. And now Shuba. Flores with it now on the wing. And her shot goes wide. So it'll be a goal kick. Gonna have a substitution for Lander.
Substitution for the Bearcats, we have number 20, Jordan Thomas.
And it is going to be number 20, Jordan Thomas, coming on for 16, Hannah Martin. That'll be a throw in for the Bearcats. Quickly taken to Thomas. Flores cut off by Saleh. That was a foul. So it's going to be a free kick. Now Bacarizo crosses it in, and Owen was there to make the save. And that is going to be out for a Laker throw in.
Substitution for the Lakers, we have
Number 21, Alexandria Bigby, is going to come in. She's a sophomore defender from Douglasville, Georgia. Now Lang rushing forward. Flores unable to get to that as Charmaine pokes it out beyond the touchline. So it'll be a throw in for the Bearcats. Smart play from the Laker goalkeeper. Germstad takes the throw in to Vidal. She goes back to McCarthy. Now Walker. And Walker gives it away to Duran. Duran has Young. And now Zabel right at Owen. That was a bad placement, poorly placed shot from Zabel. Looked like she was going to equalize, but unable to capitalize. And Ethiar Duran, slow to get up, complaining to the ref. And good block from McCarthy. Coming in hard. Was Paige Levacy. That's a foul on Levacy. Free kick for the Bearcats. And that'll be a goal kick. Throw in for the Bearcats, looking for Flores, and that'll be another throw in from about the same spot. Epple this time to Lang, back to Epple. Finds Doomy on the wing, she crosses it in and headed out by Guernsey. Germstad gonna let this go out. And foul is gonna be called on McCarthy. Quickly taken to Zabel. Vidal marking. Taguchi over to Saleh. And collected by Owen. Thomas. Taguchi misheads that one. Flores now. She's got Thomas. Decides to go it alone again. And it's right at Charmaine. Now Flores and Thomas giving chase, and that back pass is going to go all the way back to Charman. And it'll be a throw-in for Lander, but first I think we're going to have a substitution.
Substitution for your Bearcats.
And Juliet Vidal is going to come off, and coming back on to replace her is number 12, Logan Lewis. Now Doomy with it. Epple looking for Flores, couldn't quite link up. And Flores tried to get to that before it went beyond the end line. Unable to, so it's goal kick. Now Duran. And this all the way back to Owen. Now McCarthy into the Leland Cypresses, so it'll be a throw-in. That is a foul. Got tangled up with Lewis. And Walker lines up to take the free kick. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. Thomas gives chase, but Charman is there. Now Saleh. And Doomy is marking Baccarizio. Gonna have a substitution.
For the Bearcats, we have number 16.
Hannah Martin comes on and replaces Jordan Thomas. And Taguchi gives chase. This finds its way to Charman. Flores about a half second away from getting to it. But now the Lakers are on the counterattack. Now it's Big B on the wing. Kept it in play. I guess she didn't keep it in play. Must have gone beyond the touch line, so it'll be a throw-in. And that's going to go beyond the end line for a goal kick. Big B. Shuba over to Germstad. Flores called out of place. Langdon gives it away. So now Zabel with it, looking for Big B, but it's intercepted by Germstad. And that foul's called on Devin Doomey. It's going to be Lewis and Martin forming the wall. And a good save from Owen, poking it over her own crossbar. And Duran gonna take the corner. Into the box it goes. And nice save from Owen. Bobbled it at first, but she managed to quickly gain control. She sends this one to the other side of the field, looking for Martin. Saleh sends it out of immediate danger. Throw in for the Bearcats.
1 minute remaining.
Now 1 minute to go, under 1 minute. And that's going to be another throw in for Lander. And that'll be a throw in for Clayton State. Got 30 seconds to go now. Flores was giving chase. She tries to settle that. This one is launched forward, but then cleared back from Walker.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will do it.
Bearcats. The final score over Clayton State, 1.
Final score,
The men's game's coming
Bearcats 1, Clayton State 0. Stay with us. In a couple minutes, we'll have an interview with the game MVP, Logan Lewis. You are watching Bearcat Women's Soccer here on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network.
Carrie George. I'm a senior midfielder, and you're watching Lander Women's Soccer. Hey, I'm Carrie George. I'm a senior midfielder, and you're watching Lander Women's Soccer. Hey, I'm Carrie.
Rebound from a tough double overtime loss to Wingate. What does this do for the team's confidence moving forward?
I think this just really helps with us going forward in the conference. We fought really hard in the end, and we got the result that we wanted, and hopefully we'll continue to do that going forward into conference this year.
And personally, what does this do for you, scoring your first goal of the year?
It was really exciting. I thought we had one earlier in the game, and then I ended up finishing out with the second one, so it worked really well for me, so I'm excited.
All right, thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
Logan Lewis, and this has been Bearcat Women's Soccer on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Stay with us. Rickson Lane will have the men's game in about 30 minutes.
I'm Rachel Kibler. I'm a sophomore forward, and you're watching Lander Women's Soccer. I'm Rachel Kibler.